What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another fresh commentary. Now guys, Jake Paul did the most screwed up thing with all the controversy going around about how he participated in a looting in the Arizona State Mall. He tried to make up for it, but instead did something far worse. ThatMidgetAsian, a YouTuber with over 600,000 subscribers, started a fundraiser for Black Lives Matter, and within the first 3 days the fundraiser made more than $30,000, which is just awesome. This guy really did something good, but the screwed up thing about this whole thing is the fact that Jake Paul took credit for this guy's fundraiser, with his fans praising him for what he did.
I want you guys to imagine something real quick, okay? Imagine you make a video about Black Lives Matter and you put a fundraiser and it raises around $32,000 within the first 3 days. Now imagine Jake Paul makes a video 3 days later and puts your fundraiser, that's me, the organizer. And then you go to Jake Paul's Twitter and you see that he's taken all the credit that you raised. And then you got people saying, I love you so much for doing this.
Now this has to be the most screwed up thing I've seen someone do. You're using someone else's fundraiser that they set up to cover up your mistake that you did. It's like saying, oh, I did something bad, let me use someone else's good deeds to cover up my mistakes, which is just wrong. The YouTuber ThatMidgetAsian responded to this whole thing saying, for anyone who is still confused about this, we all know the exposure of the fundraiser is good no matter what, but I'd rather not let Jake Paul once again manipulate his audience into thinking he genuinely cares about social change. Don't forget, this boy denied his looting allegations in that same video and then got arrested for looting a day later. Then he realized he was wrong about the second part and corrected himself and said, my sincere apologies, he was charged, not arrested. Like, that makes a difference to my point. Now honestly, I agree with him. He has a right to be upset. He started a fundraiser, and instead of Jake Paul embracing it and making it grow, he basically just pasted it onto the side of his video showing like, hey, I did something good, even though it wasn't even him, which is again so screwed up. This shows even more that Jake Paul doesn't care about what's going on. He's just trying to gain something out of it. He didn't even apologize when everyone was pointing fingers at him for looting or deny it. Just seems like anytime something serious happens, he only thinks about himself and how he could benefit from what's going on. Just like in the past with Hurricane Harvey. It's like a never-ending cycle of what not to do when stuff like this goes on. Instead of being involved in doing something positive despite all the bad that you did in the past, you're just adding on to what you did wrong and making it worse for yourself. He could have stood with Logan, because Logan honestly turned the tables for the Paul name. The things this guy said in his podcast honestly made my jaw drop. He was just spitting straight facts, and this clip went viral. Check this out.
Listen closely. One of my biggest learnings from all of this, and I'm embarrassed that it's taken me 25 years to realize this. It is not enough to be not racist. You have to be anti-racist.
Yes.
Condemn those who feign superiority because of the color of their skin. Friends, hold friends accountable. Hold your family accountable. Hold yourself accountable. And most importantly, we must hold our authorities accountable. Police officers, politicians, policymakers. As Killer Mike said, bully the politicians at the voting booth. Make your voice heard. Attend a protest. Speak up against injustice. If you're white, if you look like me, use your privilege. And for those who do not think white privilege exists, you are fucking blind. You are delusional, and you are part of the problem. I can count on 0 hands the amount of times that I have feared for my life at a routine traffic stop. That has never happened. Half of the reason I'm able to get away with some of my hooligan shit I do in my vlogs is because I'm a white kid. I'm confident that I do not have to fear for my life should the cops show up. Acknowledge and weaponize your privilege. I believe we're going to a protest today. You can bet your fucking ass I'll be in the front line. Knowing all this about America, its racially charged background, its inability to truly treat humans as equals, even after 244 years since its inception, we must now work towards finding the solution. And if you are an influencer or celebrity friend of mine, I hope you are using your platform to continue to spread the message of solidarity and unity. I do not have all the answers, but I know we must now reverse engineer the system as a collective. We must open our eyes and realize that there is only one race, and that is the human race. On behalf of Breonna Taylor, we must change. On behalf of Ahmaud Arbery, we must advance. And on behalf of George Floyd and the hundreds of others who have been unjustly murdered in this country, we must evolve.
Now wow, just hearing this from him was a jaw dropper to all of us because we didn't expect this. This is what Jake Paul should be doing. Giving a positive message and using your platform for good. Not taking someone else's fundraiser and getting positive feedback from everyone. Like, you really couldn't have started your own fundraiser? Doesn't he make like 4,000 a day? But anyways, Logan Paul, you need to help your little brother out because he obviously needs some guidance despite the fact that he's an adult. He keeps doing a lot of bad and it's just getting him into trouble. This time around, because I see Logan changing his way, I thought Jake Paul would do the same, but I guess I was wrong. Either way, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing what I had to say. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I would love to see you around, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay blue.